Hey, what's up, guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you week 4 of NCP Season 4, and we are facing off against D.Rey this week. Great channel, great content, definitely make sure you check him out. I'm sure you guys saw the interview I had on his channel one time. Make sure you check that out. It was a really fun time talking to him and Summer. But before we get into this, make sure you guys like the video if you guys like the content I'm putting out for NCP, and consider giving a subscription. I definitely appreciate it. So, D.Rey currently is 0-3, which I'm surprised of. He has a pretty decent team centered around Galarian Darmanitan. He got with the first overall pick, the mascot pick. That's cool for him. And I'm currently in first place, so it's not looking like a great combination for D.Rey to get on the right track. If he goes 0-4, it's not impossible to miss playoffs, but it's going to be very tough. So he basically needs this win, and I would like to, obviously I don't want to lose. I want to keep pace as long as possible, but Galarian Darmanitan is always tough to deal with, but I feel like I have a team that can handle his team pretty well. So D-Ray's team for most the least threatening is the Galarian Darmanitan, Skarmory, Haxorus, Thundurus, Salazzle, Swampert, Miltank, Aromatisse, Zarude, Hitmonchan, and Wartortle. The last two in particular, Hitmonchan and Wartortle, I don't think come this game. It's nice for him to remove hazards if I stack with my Roselia or Selgor, but I doubt he's going to prioritize that in this game. He probably will just go defog with Skarmory, or even a Thundurus potentially. Zarude, I also don't think is that likely of a bring, just because U-turn from Dragapult just does so much damage and doesn't really offer a whole lot to take on my team outside of dealing with the Necrozma pretty well, because it doesn't have knockoff to knock off my Porygon 2 or Clefairy Eviolates. So Darmanitan, really, all the other mons I feel like could come in this game. Darmanitan, such a big threat, especially because my water type doesn't resist ice. So it's going to be very problematic for Darm, my team to handle Darm. I think the best mon is Melmetal, because that's the mon that resists ice. But then he could have Flare Blitz or Earthquake or Superpower, so your choice. Incinerate obviously resists ice, but that's not taking many hits. Skarmory, pretty problematic as well. It could be special defensive to take on Dragapult outside of Specs Fire Blast or something, and even special defensive Skarmory should probably take on Melmetal, unless I'm locked into Thunder Punch, but Skarmory should be outspeeding Melmetal even if I have a lot of speed. And could set up hazards, which could be problematic if I don't bring removal, or I'm forced to bring removal in that regard. Haxorus, if he gets up to +1 either with Scale Shot or Dragon Dance, also looks pretty good this game. My Melmetal could probably take it on, but my Melmetal wants to also take on Darmanitan, so it's going to be tough to take on both Pokemon. So unless my Dragapult is Scarf, then Haxorus is going to be pretty problematic. I guess Clefairy could take hits, Porygon 2 could probably take one hit, but not taking many. And Haxorus would also outspeed my Kyurem if I brought it. If I have a Scarf Kyurem and he gets up to +1 speed, he'll outspeed me, so that's problematic. Thundurus, just a fast threat. Pretty solid, I think, is definitely coming in this game. Maybe not as likely, but I think the first 3 rounds it's 100% to come. Salazzle, just a fast mon, doesn't outspeed the Cinderace, and I could have sent Headbutt for it. So it could be a little annoying there, but he could spread Toxics fairly freely with this team. But with Dragapult being faster, might be a little bit threatened, but it's something that hits the Melmetal pretty hard. My Fire Resist it's not the greatest on this team, unless if I bring Mantine. Or Porygon 2. But if I bring in Porygon 2, then that's bait for the Darmanitan or the Haxorus to set up. Swampert can come as a Rocker, Flip Turn, Earthquake and Scald, or Ice Punch maybe to hit the Dragapult. That seems like a pretty solid bring. Could be Rocky Helmet to deal with my Melmetal if the Skarmory wants to be more special defensive. Miltank or Aromatisse, basically either one could come for a Dragapult check. Aromatisse probably would be physical defensive, but could still take on the Dragapult pretty well. It would take on Steel Wings, Life Orb Steel Wings, it should take. Miltank should also take on Dragapult fairly well. I guess if I'm Specs Draco Meteor, Miltank might not be able to take 2. So maybe Aromatisse is better in that regard, but I think Miltank, having Thick That to take on Cinderace, seems like the better mon in this game. And also Thick That to take on the Kyurem. So I feel like Miltank has a little bit more versatility, but if he wants a better mon to 1v1 the Dragapult, then I'll probably go with Aromatisse. So looking at this matchup, Cinderace I really like Cinderace's matchup in this game. Very fast, outspeeds the entire team. So that's pretty clutch. Dragapult, always good. I should be bringing that every week. And Melmetal, like I basically need it to take on the Darmanitan. So I don't know if I'm bringing Melmetal every week, but it's probably pretty close to every week. So there are the 3 months that definitely stick out for me. And just general bulk like Necrozma, Porygon 2, Clefairy, I'll do pretty well in this game. And I feel like Kyurem also does pretty well. D-Rey lost week 2 to Flame Charge, Weakness Policy Victini. And I feel like I could bring a similar set with my Kyurem, like a Dragon Dance Weakness Policy set. I think I should be able to pop it on a couple mons, so I will be bringing that. But the first mon, as I said, I feel like is the best matchup is Cinderace. And I'm just going Scarf to outspeed a Dorm and kill it. I will definitely take that exchange. Pyrobulb, his switch in is Swampert, and that takes it very well. But I have other mons in the team that take advantage of Swampert if it's on the field. U-turn for general momentum, high jump kick to a KO to Miltank, and that's over like Gunk Shot to do more damage to the Aromatisse. Pyroball, if he's max physically defensive, 1 into a KO, but Gunk Shot would. So that's just something to consider. He could also be, obviously, protect Aromatisse and then go on a Skarmory, or even a Swampert on a Gunk Shot if he figures in him Scarf. And Core Change is the last move just to remove any spikes that he could set up, because Skarmory could definitely set off spikes, so I don't want that to happen. I'll put him on his side of the field instead. I will take that. So next I have Dragapult. Leftover U-turn Draco Meteor Hex Will-O-Wisp. This set will, if I get a Will-O-Wisp on the Skarmory or the Aromatisse, I should to a KO, unless the Aromatisse is very specially defensive. And even if the Skarmory is special defensive, Hexed boosted Will-O-Wisp boosted Hexes should to a KO to Skarmory. And also to a KO is to Swampert. So this is a pretty cool set here. Draco Meteor does a lot of damage outside of the Skarmory and the Aromatisse. Doesn't have a great switch in. And I add speed Salazzle with the speed, and the rest is into bulk. And the special attack was there to a KO to Skarmory, if he's max special defensive, I believe. So next Pokemon I have here is the Melmetal, just max defensive. Take on the Darmanitan. Not the greatest answers on my team to Galarian Dorm, and this will allow me to take 2 Flare Blitzes from Banded Dorm after protecting lefties. I believe that's what the spread is for, just max. So yeah, I don't take it said well, but it is what it is. Toxic to hit the Swampert if I predict that to come in. Discharge is a cool move. I have minus speed, but I should still add speed to Skarmory unless he has a lot of speed. So I could discharge predicting if the Skarmory's a switch in, and that should do like a little less than half to it. So with rocks up, it could to a KO. I don't have rocks on this team. I do have rocks. So rocks have a chance to a KO it, especially if I get the pair, then I would to a KO. Otherwise, he could roost up and negate the flying type, and then I have a decent chance to pair to Skarmory. So I will take the status on there, because it would also boost up my my Dragapult Hex. And then double Iron Bash to kill the Dorm. Does a lot of damage to like the Thundurus, the Zorua, the Salazzle. It should break through to sub, I believe. Double Iron Bash is still super strong, even if it's not attack boosted. The set that I said before I'm trying to win with is Dragon Dance Kyurem with 3 attacks, Freeze Dried, Dragon Pulse, and Flash Cannon. And max speed is Speed Tie to Darm if it's Choice Scarf and I only get 1 speed boost up. I'll go for the risk if I can kill the Darm. Freeze Dry hits the Swampert and hits the Skarmory. Ice Beam would have been nice on this set. I couldn't really fit it because I'd rather hit the Swampert a lot harder, like even if I don't set up, than to hit the Skarmory harder. Dragon Pulse just for general damage, and Flash Cannon to hit the Aromatisse. If the Aromatisse is physical offensive, like I expect it to be, then my Flash Cannon after rocks 100% kills the Aromatisse if I'm at +2, and should normally kill. I think it's like a 75% chance to kill with Flash Cannon to a physical defensive Aromatisse. So I could pop this weakness policy on, let's see, the Skarmory if it's Iron Head, the Aromatisse if it's Moonblast. They're probably the 2 main ways I'm going to be popping this, and I feel like he's going to be bringing both in this game. The one downside, obviously, with Aromatisse is that if he gets a special attack drop with Moonblast, that I'm not going to be able to kill with Flash Cannon. He'll be able to KO me in return. But this is kind of a niche set. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, that's fine. If we face off in playoffs, I have ideas for other more optimal sets, but hopefully I can style again like mid week 2. But we'll see. Maybe that'll come back to haunt me. But I have other mons in the team that could function pretty well. So we got a Porygon 2 in this slot. This can take on 2 Choice Scarf Darmanitan hits. Not a whole lot of my team does normally, so I feel like I need mons that are able to do this. The thing is, if he locks in the Icicle Crash, there's obviously a better chance of him flinching me and like 3-KOing me rather than me like stalling out with recovers. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it kind of is what it is almost in that regard. It's probably not going to be my primary answer into a Darmanitan. That would be the Melmetal, but it's an alternative check. If like I'm at healthy and I'm in against a Darmanitan and wants to go for a superpower or Icicle Crash, I can go for Toxic. And then hopefully maybe stall it out eventually. Recover, Teleport. Standard moves, Teleport for momentum recovery to heal. And Thunderbolt is there to hit the Skarmory. If I get a download special attack boost, I should 2-KO to Skarmory. So it's not like he's going to be able to sit in on me and continuously get up spikes. Though if like he's faster than me, which he will be, he could roost as I go for Thunderbolts and then stack that way as well. But even if he does like hazard stack against my Porygon 2, I could just bring my Cinderace and go for the Core Change. And I'm okay with having all those hazards up in the field to weaken the team, so that way my Kyurem or my Dragapult can win the game. And the last Pokemon I have, which is going to be my lead, is Necrozma. Stealth Rock, Moonlight, Photon Geyser, Heat Wave. So Heat Wave really only for the Skarmory and the Zarude. Photon Geyser hits everything else. I don't break like the Miltank, I suppose, or the Aromatisse, but I should be doing a lot of damage to them. And Photon Geyser with Twisted Spoon will 2-KO Swampert. So that's the primary reason of running Twisted Spoon over like Leftovers, because I wouldn't 2-KO to Swampert otherwise. But yeah, I take 1 Darmanitan Adamant Banded hit. Almost always. I think there's a small chance for him to kill, and there's also the chance that he flinches, obviously, so that's definitely a possibility. But Photon Geyser, Modest, Twisted Spoon hits this team very hard, outside, again, the Skarmory and the Zarude, which I hit with Heat Wave. So this set should do a lot of work early game breaking his team, so that way my Dragapult or my Kyurem should win late game. That's my general plan, and then my Cinderace can just pick off weakened mons if it comes down to it. So that's my team. Let's get right into the game. Alright, what's up guys? Shuckle King here. So we're about to get in this battle. It's been a while since I looked at this team, honestly, so I'm going to refresh myself with Scarf Cinderace, which will definitely nice should be revenge killing anything on the team, like a Scarf Storm or Thunderous. Dragapult is Leftovers with Hex to maybe catch some of the bulkier mons, and I should 2-KO like Skarmory and Swampert, which is cool. Defensive Melmetal to take 1 Choice Banded hit from G-Darm if I have to. Weakness Policy Kyurem, which is basically the win condition similar to how mid won with Victini. Hopefully I can pull that off. Defensive Porygon 2 with Thunderbolt to hit the Skarmory, and then Lead Necrozma with Twisted Spoon. Should do decent damage with 2 attacks, Moonlight and Stealth Rocks, and should live any 1 G-Darn hit as well. So, alright, and here we are for the team. G-Darm. Oh yeah, there's Swampert, Skarmory. Yeah, he brought all the big threats. Yeah, basically everything I expected. No Zarude or Salazzle. Not terribly surprised about that. No Wartortle, which is an Unmon. Adamantine is definitely a better low-tier water that removes hazards. No Hitmonchan, and no Miltank, so Aromatisse is the Dragapult answer. So, yeah, the plan is to lead with Necrozma, and I don't see anything to the contrary to do that. Dragapult looks pretty nice as long as I can get hits on the Aromatisse. And let me see if I can pull this calc up now. How much my Aromatisse should be doing to... Or how much Dragapult should be doing to Aromatisse if it's like physically defensive. Level 50 burned, I would do a KO. I do like 50 to 60 to physically defensive for Aromatisse. It could be special defensive, I guess. But then Steel Wing would be doing a lot of damage, so I don't know if that's something that D.Rey would want it to, but good luck, have fun. I've definitely been a little bit annoying to deal with this week, so I really appreciate all the support and patience that D.Rey's had throughout this process. So definitely appreciate it. Thanksgiving week was definitely a little hectic for me. Trace wishes, thunders. Okay. So yeah, I feel like I just get a Brock's turn 1 with my Necrozma. I'm not too worried about a thunderous. Could nasty plot on me, I suppose, but I should live a 1 hit unless if it's a Life Orb or Modest, I suppose. Thunderwave. Yeah, I'm fine with this. That's unfortunate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So, Thunderwave. Knockoff. So 204 to 132. So that's 72 damage, and I don't get to attack again. That's fun. So let's see. 72 damage is not minus attack. Could be. Is it a lot of attack potentially? No, but it's not minus attack anyway. So yeah, I still want to get rocks up. Thunderbolt probably twit KOs me, so maybe I should have recovered there, but I guess I can go into Porygon 2, I suppose. It would just be really unfortunate if he got to crit. Oh boy, so that's definitely a start there. No rocks up, and I lose my Necrozma for no reason, so boy, I don't even know how I approach this at this point. I Toxic with my Porygon. Yeah, I guess that's what I have to do. I can't really go into any of my faster ones because it has Prankster T-Wave. Do I get a special attack boost? I do, so that is pretty clutch. I'll be doing decent damage at least. I will fire off a Toxic. I should, I mean, if I get knocked off, then I won't be taking hits nearly as well with against a Darm, and that's really bad because I didn't get rocks up. So he doesn't go for the knockoff here at least, so that's fine. Wish meet the Swampert. And I miss a Toxic. That's just unfortunate, but it happens in this game. I'm gonna go for the Toxic here. I might have to get in Cinderace and go for Cord Change Break and go for rocks here. Let's see, he might go for his own Toxic. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so definitely not the start I wanted, but it's Pokemon, it definitely happened. So, what is my approach to winning this game without Necrozma, not rocks up? It's still going to be Kyurem. I'm going to teleport. Squirm. I don't know what comes out here. Otherwise, I'm just sitting in and recovering, and Tri-Attack should do pretty decent damage to Swampert. I'm not too worried about the Mondo. Oh, Flip Turn. Okay. 180, 21 damage. So I can see from that. 21 damage, Flip Turn. Level 50. No attack, Swampert. I could go into Cinderace here. Could also go into Melmetal and double into... The Thundurus is pretty problematic though. I can't set up with my Kyurem until this is taken care of, so let's see, Aromatisse. I'm not doing a lot of damage. I'm doing like 40 to 50% with a Pyro Ball here. Moonblast isn't doing a lot of damage. I suppose I can get momentum on the Aromatisse, even if I chip myself a little bit. Yeah, I'll go for the momentum play. I guess I do have Dragapult to switch into
to switch into Swampert, but not the most reliable thing. Though if I do get I could go for a Will-O-Wisp, so that's not the worst thing either. So he knows I'm going to go U-turn. Might expect him to Scarf. Okay. Oh, I also, let me put up this. There you go. So I think I did like 10%. Yeah, so I think it's pretty physically defensive. So go into my Melmetal, which is my primary, okay, Heal Bell. Heal Bell, Aroma, Tease. I think there's no reason for me not to go for the Toxic here. Catch the Swampert that comes in. Skarmory could also be a play. But we'll see. Schmeat comes out. So Toxic. Dragapult could be a play here. The thing is, I'm not going to be able to a KO with Dragapult on the Aromatisse because it has Heal Bell, so I can just Heal Bell off my Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, let's go for, I guess we got to make a play and go into Dragapult. Porygon could also have been a play there, and I could have protected, but I don't want him to get free rocks up either. Let's see, Earthquake could be a play, Earth Power. Okay. Okay, so that's like a third to me. Pretty decent chip. And obviously he has leftovers, obviously. So let me just write that down. Leftovers, Swampert, not Rocky Helmet. Hex is pretty, it's kind of free here. Will-O-Wisp is an option. I can U-turn into Melmetal. Yeah, Flash Cannon on Kyurem is nice, but the Thundurus being able to Revenge Kill with a T-Wave and like basically neuter to set is pretty unfortunate. Though it might not be able to do a ton to me. So let's see this U-turn. I'm guessing like 10% or so, a little less than 10%. We'll bring out the Melmetal here. And let's see, like a Skarmory Discharge. I'm doing like 40 to 47%. So let's go for it. The worst thing is that Swampert comes in and like I do like not 0 damage, but if it keeps staying in, I'll be getting more toxic damage on it. I feel like the Skarmory might be Rocky Helmet. Okay, I'm guessing this is a Skarm. Yep. So let's see, this damage I should be doing 40 to 47%. 40, 47, give me a para, no item. No item, Skarmory. And I'm fine with discharging if he predicts and goes into Swampert. So be it. I could also protect on it. My Porygon is a fairly safe switch in. Let's see, the Swampert comes out. It's fine. Doesn't affect. I don't know why it hasn't gotten up rocks. Maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't have rocks. I can stay in and protect. I have like 7 minutes on my timer. Yeah, 7.5. So that's something I have to keep note of. Yeah, Kyurem is definitely the win condition for this game. So let's see what he goes for. Rocks would be pretty unfortunate, but I could maybe almost sacrifice Cinderace to get rocks up. Flip turn comes out. So just getting a little bit more chip on this is something I will definitely take. But I feel like I need to keep this even if flip turn is a pretty obvious play at this point. And then he'll probably flip turn into G-darm because he knows my Dragon Bolt isn't scarfed, and then don't have the greatest plays. Melmetal is just a easy switch, and he could easily read that and go for a big hit. Earth Power again. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm 35 to 68. Take the hit just fine. I think I just stay in a U-turn again. Yeah, tracking up a little bit of damage on his Swampert, which is okay by me. He doesn't need to make the aggressive play at this point. I do have a tiny bit of chip on the Aromatisse, so that's definitely clutch. So what if I'm at +3 speed with my Kyurem, how does that work with Para? I wouldn't outspeed no, not a Scarfed Arm. I have to be at +4 speed. It's a speed tie anyway. So you turn into... I think this is fine, honestly. I'm just staying in Pyroball, which is switching Axorus. Swampert, but Swampert's getting weakened. He is a little healthy. You might wish here in a Swampert. Maybe this was a bad play. Yeah, this is probably a bad play. I think I always go into Melmetal on this because and now he basically has a free wish. I think I go into Kyurem here, predicting him to go for a wish. There's no way he goes for Moonblast. And then I double into Melmetal. And because he can't go into Swampert on my Kyurem, because I could just freeze try predicting that. Yeah, this is a pretty tough situation here. Heal Bell. Okay. Also annoying. And he's at full HP. Man, this is annoying, but something I'm gonna have to work through. And you gotta play to your win condition. So T-Wave definitely slow down my Necrozma there, because the Thundurus is faster. Now you go for the power chance. If anyone's saying it's to slow something down, that's crazy talk. You go for the opportunity to get paras, and you definitely got him, so it happens. Let's see, I also gotta watch out for my PP with Melmetal once you go into Skarm. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Toxic, predicting the Swampert to come out. Oh, he spikes up. Okay. I mean, is he gonna let this die? Now it's a little bit troubling. He could switch into Swampert here. That'd be really annoying if he did that. But good play for him if he does. Yeah, he does. Okay. Get the free spike up, Earth Powered to Swampert. Earth Power. Level 50. He's doing like over half to me, but I gotta get a Toxic on this and try to get some initiative somehow. No crit, that's good. I probably missed a toxic here. Okay. If I could port change the spike over. There's always a chance, but the thunder is just sitting there is so annoying. But if I can kill if I get chip on any mon, then I will definitely take it. Have I shown protect yet? I might as well. No, I have shown protect. But what do you go into to combat that? You really don't have much. Earth power, okay. Earth power is pretty free. I mean, I think I have to go into my Porygon 2 here. Go for double protect maybe, but no. I have to go into the Porygon, recover up, try to get momentum. This Kyurem is going to be pretty hard to pull off because of the Thunderous Prankster T-Wave. Is he going to Scorn here? Okay. So my Porygon 2 to Scorn. Level 50. I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage. Get a special attack boost. Yeah, Thunderbolt is definitely to play. You can get another spike up. I don't care. Roost. Okay. I should still be doing like 50% or so. Okay. No para. No, that's fine. Recover up. I have a Toxic on the Swampert. It's a little bit weakened. The Aromatisse could have wished, so something I gotta watch out for sure. But I think I recover up here and then teleport into my Cinderace, I guess. He might set up another layer of spikes. Whirlwind? Okay. Would be unfortunate if I got into my Kyurem here, just because I don't want to take that chip if I don't have to. Dragapult comes out. Yeah, I Will-O-Wisp here. He might go for the Whirlwind again. Maybe he might even go into the Swampert, predicting me to go into my Melmetal. Okay, I miss. There you go. Iron Head does very decent damage. Getting a burn on this would also be nice. And I think I do live one hit afterwards. Gotta switch into the Aromatisse. Yep. And get a heal bell off, I imagine. Moonblast is a play, but I think there's no way he lets me Hex and get a significant chip on him. I think he wants to heal bell and just get this off because he should live too. A Hex boosted into no Hex, not boosted. Or into a Hex that's not boosted is what I meant. Nope. Going into my Cinderace and getting rid of the spike. Yeah, not having rocks up during this whole exchange is pretty sucky. And he could honestly wish up and get in the Swampert here. But it gives me an opportunity to at least go into Kyurem at worst. I'm going to stay in Cord Change. He might wish here. Protect could be a play, but okay. Yep, so at least now he has to be taking more damage. And goes for the wish. And I go into my Curum. If he goes for Moonblast, that's a great play. I might honestly have to take the hit with the Thunderous and get T-Waved. Just to like break his team a little bit. So there's no way he should want to stay in here. I Dragon Dance here. He can't let me. There's no way he lets me, take him out that easily. Skarmory comes out? Okay. I think you just Whirlwind right away here. Do I do that little damage to Skarmory with Freeze Dry? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, because I took away the flying typing. Yeah, no, I do a lot more damage. I left that up there before when he roosted. Go for Whirlwind. Okay. So he's weakened. All right. Now this is fine. Now I'm getting a little bit of momentum here. Cinderace has to Pyro Ball. I probably miss, but it is what it is. Okay, great. Pyro Ball Cinderace can also potentially win this game late game if the Swampert's weakened, and I get some chip on the Aromatisse, which might be from like a Willow Burn from Dragapult into Hex. But I don't know if he's gonna let me get that off or not. Yeah, definitely pretty unfortunate beginning game, but there's always a way to pull it back. And I think the Kyurem could pull it back. Melmetal also kind of sits there pretty well. Again, once a Swampert's weakened, so. And the Thunder's probably, actually the Thunder's probably kills. Melmetal, Thunderous. Thunderbolt wouldn't kill. Oh yeah, this is also a Mon. He just steps up a Dragon Dance here. Maybe a high jump kick was a better play there. He gets me to +1. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I have to go into my Porygon 2 and get a Toxic off. It could easily be Lumberry, and I might lose the game at this point. Close combat won't kill though. Scale Shot, okay, that also works. It lowers defense, which is clutch. And he only gets 2 hits off. It's a Life Orb, okay, that's manageable. But does Life Orb close combat knock me out here? I don't think it does. I go for Toxic. 120 max. If he's Jolly, assuming he has to be Jolly to outspeed me. And he won't kill unless we get to crit. Okay, great. Alright, now you get a Toxic off. That is pretty awesome. Melmetal. He's going to go for the scale shot here. There's no way he doesn't go for the scale shot, and I should live this hit. Yep. So I'm going into my Melmetal. I'm going for a Protect. And then switching out, so I still have Cinderace. I can do stuff potentially. Yep, goes for scale shot. Should do nothing. 2 hits again. A little unlucky there, unfortunately. So sorry for him, but I will definitely take all the luck that I can get. And even better is I should still stay pretty healthy. You could easily predict the Protect here. I'm not in any position to really predict against that. Like, he could make a switch, and that's fine. If Close Combat comes out. And then I get to go into my Porygon 2. Or do I go into anything else? No, I go into my Porygon 2. I could really be cheeky, but honestly, this should kill. This will kill after the Life Orb. If I could have gone into Dragon Ball on the Close Combat, that would have been a crazy play, but a play maybe that I needed to make to save a sack later. Okay, goes for Scale Shot and misses. Wow, okay. I believe I die here. I think that looks like 6.25%. Okay, it's a double down. So Haxorus is dead. My P2 is dead. So he has a G-Darm, Thundurus, Swampert, Aromatisse. Trace wishes. Do I go into Dragapult here? Thunderbolt does 47 damage min. I think I Protect just to get leftovers recovery. Let's see, there's no way he Nasty Plus here. Knock off. Okay. It did show Thunderbolt though, right? Yeah, I'm gonna Toxic here. This might be a bad play. Okay, knocks off again. Predict. There's no way he predicts me. Go for so what, the Skarmory is down and the Haxorus is down. I stay in Protect. Just get damage on this Thundurus. This is the main mon that's in my way of okay. That's interesting. I mean, I'm definitely okay with this exchange. Yeah, I guess I stay in and double Iron Bash. If you're gonna let me kill this. I mean, it's not gonna kill at this point. It might kill after Protect, though. Yeah, I don't think it's going to kill after Protect. So So defog, knockoff, thunderwave. Yeah, he's staying in protect. I mean, he goes into Swampert, I guess. But if he goes into Swampert, then I go into my Dragapult, sack it off, go into my Kyurem. So yeah, no, I'm fine with this. I mean, I'm not the most fine with this, but it is what it is at this point. Yeah, man, that early game was pretty unfortunate, but can't dwell on it. And D-Ray's played pretty well to take advantage of it, so you have to give him props for that for sure. Okay, Earth Power knocks me out. So, yeah, I go to my Kyurem here. Flash Cannon does like 50 to 58%. I could honestly just Flash Cannon here. I don't know what the last move is on this mod. I think I go for the Dragon Dance. See, it could be Toxic, I suppose. Toxic would probably lose me the game. Unless if I crit the Aromatisse. Let's see. Thunder's coming out would be crazy. Okay. And we've already seen this as leftovers. Yep. +2 Flash Cannon should kill this. I should be killing a couple mons in exchange here. Get the +2 speed. Moonblast comes off. Yep. Pop the, don't get the special attack drop. Oh, that's really sucky. Obviously, it was a chance that it was going to happen. I think I probably lose the game at that point because I need this for the Swampert. Ironhead might have done the difference there. And that's going to do nothing. Is he going to Moonblast? Okay. Yeah. Now what do I go into here? I think I have to go into Melmetal. I think this gives me a chance to win. Going for Pyro Balls. Swampert. Level 50. Earth Power. Won't kill me, so that is clutch. I also do kind of have to get a roll on this Aromatisse. Which is probably a roll in his favor. He might not know that yet, though. Yep, I just gotta keep going for it. Yeah, I think D-Rey is gonna get this win. There's a chance. One, if Thunderous misses a Thunder Wave on this, then I could win. I think the Swampert's a little bit too healthy. Oh, it's way too healthy. Oh yeah, I definitely lose this game. 25%. Yeah, no. I definitely should have gone into my metal there, but couldn't do much about it this game. Definitely unfortunate, but it happens. So, good game to D.Rey. Definitely take this loss, and he needed this win. So, good for him that he's definitely in the. He has a chance to make playoffs. If he started 0-4, it would have been near impossible. So, I'm happy for him that he has a chance to make it, even if it's at my demise. Yeah, I felt like if I could get rocks up this game, that would have been pretty solid. And if I got damage on the Thunderous, that my Kirim had a decent chance to win that game. So, all in all, pretty unfortunate. There you go. I missed a Pyro Ball just to throw salt in the wound. It definitely happens, though. So, we'll get this last metal and Swampert picking up a bunch of kills for him. So, good work for this Swampert. Swampert's a cool mon with flip turn. I think it's significantly better. It was probably borderline back in the day whether Seismitoad or Swampert was better, just because Seismitoad has a water immunity versus neutrality with Swampert, but Swampert's just a lot more bulky. And Seismitoad could also function in rain. So you could say both have their benefits, but I think with flip turn, Swampert, it's definitely a lot better. So yeah, good game, D.Rey. 4-0, so pretty dominating win there. And Metal just melting away. But yeah, no, good for him. He's definitely in the playoff hunt. I'm still in pretty decent position here. I should be at least in the top 4. I think there's no undefeated teams at this point, so definitely pretty interesting in week 4 that there's no undefeated team. So pretty decent balance of competition here. So we'll see. But yeah, good game to D.Rey, and until next time, later, guys.